Hey folks, welcome back to Gaming Garbage, where we take a look at games, review the ones that we can, chat about the gaming news in the industry, and of course stream for fun. Just let me check my audio here. So far it sounds pretty good. I will be doing an update video on the Twitch stutter. Thank you all for the feedback on that one. Today we're going to be taking a look at It Takes Two. I've talked about this for, I don't know, probably a couple months now. And we're finally going to be doing our first little session. And yeah, It Takes Two. If you don't know it, is a co-op game, and it's really designed for couples, whether boyfriend, girlfriend, or partner, or married, whatever. And it just goes through some kind of some basic perspective and basic kind of lessons in the in marriage and how to keep it healthy and keep the relationship healthy. And so we're going to be playing through it, boss through boss. And then at the end, we'll take time to talk a little bit about our marriage, or whether it's examples or some things that we've struggled with or some things that we've seen has really helped, all related to like the current chapter that we're on. And yeah, I got my wife with me. There's no way, unfortunately, to get her audio to come through, so we're going to be switching mics when we start talking at the end. But yeah, we hope you'll join us for this. And this is just winging it. Nothing super fancy or special, and so you guys can take it for what it is. But marriage counseling is really expensive, and it's really not covered under any insurance plan. And we know there's a lot of people out there that really need help and don't really have that type of investment, or anyone really seeming to care unless there's money involved. And yeah, divorce rate is 58% and climbing. And so yeah, people need some help. People need to have folks that care about them, and we're those people. And so we're wanting to do this, and yeah, if it helps somebody, cool. And then hey, if not, that's okay too. It's still good, even just for us to go through it again. I think we played this a couple years ago, and yeah, it'd be good to go through it again. We've definitely got some changes after this time, so. So I don't know why, folks, but the voices for audio won't come through at all. It's not even trying. So sorry about that. There's no way to fix that, at least that I know of on my end. And there are a few games that are like that, unfortunately. But I've looked through settings in the game. I've looked through stuff in the party. And yeah, the voices just won't come through at all. So yeah, that's a bummer. So yeah, we'll do. Yeah, like my wife said, at least there's subtitles, so we'll do the best we can.
Stairs over there.
We can't reach them. We're tiny.
Well, let's find a way. Cody, come help me pull this down.
May? May, my body feels weird.
Because you're made of clay? Keep your eyes on the fuses.
Hey, don't you feel weird? I mean, you're made of wood?
A bit stiff,
Same here.
but it's getting better the more I move.
I hope so.
Oh, Cody, will you please focus?
All right, all right. Let's get those fuses.
So yeah, the first chapter in this is collaboration, and yeah, unfortunately you have to read the subtitles. Again, we don't know what's going on. I'll tweak around with some stuff after we're done with this chapter. See if we can get the voices in the game, at least.
Oh, it's trapped. Let's get it out of there. Slippery fella, huh?
Oh, get back here!
I don't like the sound of
Yeah, it's
that.
like the bibule. I just shoved my stomach out there.
Cody, watch your head!
I am! Ouch! Back!
What about that? Oh. You just move forward and tap it? Yeah. Push it in. That's what I meant. It's not what I said. That's what I meant. I know.
Hey, let's do this together.
Okay, okay.
Bam. Yeah, it's running. No, yeah, it's the same. I don't even know how you got up there. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm dead. Wrong button. Infinite lives, folks. It's handy. Yeah, I walked into that last time. Honey! I really wish you could hear her, but like, we've even spent some money on equipment a little bit. Gosh dang it. And there's no way to like fix the issue. It's just how Microsoft has it. But yeah, if you know, we're just on one console, but if you have two profiles on one console, you can't actually like do anything. You can only hear the primary person. So no matter what we do, it's only one of us, which sucks. So we're going to be trading that microphone back and forth
I think this power's up for Thor.
when we talk about how this chapter relates to our marriage. Ready? Me.
Oh, help!
Whoa!
Oh. Whew. Wow. Hey, May, did you see my flip? Let's do it again.
We're not here to do flips.
Oh, no, you're right. This is serious. We're hunting fuses with legs.
All right, this is the last one. Let's put it in.
He's got a lazy eye.
You know, I wonder where that annoying book even came
Yeah,
from.
the texture details are pretty
Rose
good.
brought him.
He doesn't sound like a
And I like the voice acting. Voice acting is pretty good.
Help you.
So many games lately that don't even have personality anymore.
some people, okay?
Forget about the book. Let's get to Rose.
No, 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 no!
Oh man. I did it too.
May, jump inside the hose.
Oh, try not to drop me.
Thank you. Remember, folks. Ooh, I am slowly dying. If it might be dangerous, we get to go first. It's not always fun being first, but it's our job. Wow. I made it, just barely, wow. Wow, bravo. Wow, that was like a perfect shot.
All right, the current has reversed. What is that?
There we go. Yep.
That was kind of fun, actually. After
Not
you.
bad. Don't let go.
Ah! We're supposed to be helping each other, honey. We're supposed to show how it's supposed to work, not what everyone else does. Oh yeah, we gotta like push. I'm pushing the wrong button, of course. Ow.
Shoot, so close.
That's a tough one. Let's see.
Damn, too slow.
Oh man, too slow. Almost. Let's see. Okay. Ow.
That was totally worth it.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah, even in the gameplay like this, I don't think their voices come through at all. If they do, it's very minimal. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just how it is, folks. There's not much I can do about that. And that's been in some other games too. I don't know if it's copyright stuff or exactly what, but... Yep, some games you just can't hear the voices, which is weird. I think Rainbow Six Extraction was like that too. No voices.
This looks dangerous.
Just
I don't have a raid, man. Thanks though, Boomer. I'm just focusing on Facebook. On Facebook. On YouTube. Someone was chatting in the comments section, honey. There we go. Well, I'm single now. No, yeah, the cameras are a little tough. Come on! No, so close. Oh, you did? Ah, so close, hon. I don't think I can do that through my phone. Boomer. I'd have to do that through my computer. Yeah. Yeah, it's a setting I'd have to do on my computer. That's alright. Hey, that'll happen. Let's see. Oh.
All right, give it a whirl.
Oop, I'm slipping. Eee. But of course, too, I mean, you can always find us over at YouTube. This is where this is eventually going to end up. It's, I don't know, it's doing something. There you go. That's what it's supposed to do, honey. Yeah, now it's self-sustaining. Just good to go. Woo!
Whew. We made it over.
Oh yeah, this thing's weird. You want to go first?
we're getting closer to the top.
Me. Alright. Salmon. Oh no. That's how us folks feel all the time. Oh yeah. I'll try not to kill you, hon. The thing is that for voice chat, it doesn't allow two separate profiles through the same Xbox to be on the same party. So believe me, we've already tried this for a while, and we've tried everything we can think of. Hold on, and yeah, nothing works. What's up, hon? And yeah, this is couch co-op. So yeah, we're both on the same Xbox. And Microsoft's programming through Party doesn't allow that. Because believe me, we've tried everything. You gotta let me know when you're going. Yep. I didn't have to do anything on the last one. I'm not controlling the floor, but I wish I could. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3, go. There we go. Oh, whoa, bro. I'm dead.
Look at all this junk.
Have a good one, man. I think we just keep going. We just hoppity skippity up here. Well, that's one way to do it. Good job, hon. Well, you know, some of the camera angles are kind of weird, I think. I'm holding it. Yeah, the intake is over there in front of you. Am I going this way now? Bloop. Oh, nice. Yeah, I do really enjoy the level design. I don't know what's in there. Well, there's something. An ant, maybe? Probably. An ant. Yeah. Yeah, we are. Honey! Where the crap am I supposed to go? What are we missing? Jump dash to what? Oh, to that? Oh, grief. Okay. Aim for this, I guess. There we go. Yoop. I did too. For a little bit. Yeah, one of the things I enjoy about this game quite a bit is just enjoying the kind of the differences that they have. Each chapter that they have in the game focuses on a new type of aspect of relationships, and it's honestly fun. You want me to go first? Okay. Count off for me. Oh yeah, push the weather vane. That's alright. Whoa, honey bun! When she's ready, folks, it's full throttle. There's no waiting. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Oh, this thing again. And then when I hop in, do you want me to do this part? When I hop in, you got a little bit of time to run over to the end and lift it up so I can make it over there. Alrighty, I'll do the hard part. You gotta stand on the wooden thing in the middle. That it goes up and down like a piston. There you go. Yay! Man, where am I going?
Hey, get down here, vacuum.
Oh yeah, something with the cherry. Yeah, you gotta fill that thing up.
I think we can use some of this dust.
Here we go. That's all right. There's infinite amount. I think. I think that's maxed out. All right. Boss fight. I know. But yeah, the audio. What's frustrating? Yeah, the audio won't let it through, for whatever reason. This is one reason why I'd like a capture card eventually. Try to circumvent all of the software restrictions and just capture everything. Good luck, Hen.
This vacuum is insane!
Yep.
Whoa, nice!
Oh, bummer. Yeah. Doesn't want you getting too good. Honey, no!
How many of these does he have?
Here we go. Ready? Alrighty.
Ooh.
Yep. Oh! Good grief. Oh, I'm dead. No! No. As long as one of you survives, you can still make it, but we both died on that one. I got smacked with garbage. Woo! That was close. I think that's all yeah, that's all it'll take. Woo!
That doesn't sound good.
Holy smokes. I liked that better than the garbage. Felt like that was a little easier. I'm waiting. Here's the garbage. Ah. Yeah, sometimes the camera angle is a pain.
Whoa, nice! Boom!
Wow. It's all right. Yep. Oh, one more, I guess. With garbage. Alright, this is it. Oh,
Hey,
one more thing.
stop.
Time to finish this.
Yeah. One great thing about this game is it's really not for kids.
Whoa, me! Do you think this is too much?
Kind
Why?
of.
Why?
He tried to kill us.
Good boy. Sorry, vacuum.
That's pretty brutal. And there's even more brutal deaths in the game. So, yeah, that's nothing compared to what's coming. Yeah, the graphics look really good.
Where are we?
You should know. You use this place.
I haven't been in here for ages. Plus, everything looks different.
Yeah. It's like some twisted version of reality.
So we'll pause it right there. So we'll just do like one boss at a time and then take some time to chat. So one of the things I was thinking about, with collaboration is, there's so much in a relationship or a marriage where you ultimately think what you're going to be getting out of it instead of how much you're going to be compromising. And not that compromising is a bad thing, but like compromising on your perspective instead of just doing something, to help the other temporarily or like for this time and not for others. You got to understand that collaboration is like it's really a lifestyle change. And it needs to be a complete perspective change that, the whole reason why you're collaborating is because you can't have a more satisfying life without having other people in it, because they actually produce something way more than just yourself. And so, like, we have kids. We have 2 boys, and we have to collaborate together on making sure stuff gets done in the house. Somebody works, somebody stays home to cook and clean, and like the gender role doesn't necessarily need to be the same gender. There's plenty of other couples out there where, the guy or the woman can be better suited for making money. And of course you want to make as much as you can, but man, childcare is just insanely expensive right now. We've heard of some places that are like over $2,000 a month, depending on how many kids, you have. But it's really getting expensive. I mean, it's easily, hundreds a month per kid. And so that can really rack up in price. And sometimes maybe both of you have to work. But a lot of times there's gonna be instances where you have to pull more than the other person, simply because they're also dealing maybe with something else. And there's always going to be things too that are going to show up where even though you both have your roles, or you both have kind of work and responsibilities split up among the house and the household and the bills and cars and whatever else, and your kids, is that really everything takes both of you to do it. And I think a lot of people miss that, at how intense it can really be. And sometimes, when someone gets sick or injured, sometimes you got to do everything for a while. And I don't think people think about that either. What about you, hon?
Well, I'm thinking of what to say. I don't even know what to say. Well, you talk about like, oh, when you have to take over everything when you're sick. So there was like, right after we got married, you got that terrible flu bug. And it was like trying to adjust to, and everybody was like, oh, well, how's married life treating you? And I was like, well, I'm getting used to having a strange person being around me. Well, not strange, obviously, but like getting used to living in the same house with someone and sharing a bed with someone, because that was something I wasn't used to. And then you were sick on top of that, and it was like, okay, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. And I don't know about most people, but you can kind of notice you're not at your best when you're sick, which means you don't always treat people the nicest when you're sick. So then you're having to take over the extra workload, along with, you're not setting out to be mean to your spouse or whatever when you're sick, but sometimes you just can't help it. So like, he's been wonderful to me. Like when I've been sick and I'm not feeling well, we have 2 kids, and when I've been pregnant, it's been like, my back hurts, or I've had like nerve pain where like I have a hard time walking, or like I can't bend and lift and I'll do all those things. So then he's had to help me with stuff. And then, I mean, yeah, taking over when you have to, and doing it with the thought of you don't want to do it begrudgingly. You want to, like, it can be hard to sometimes because you think, I've already got enough to do. I don't want to do any more than I have to. And you can kind of do it from a place of selfishness, and it can become a real burden. And it's not always going to be great, but if you try to remind yourself that I'm doing this because I love this person, because they're important to me and they need me. And sometimes it's hard, but it's an honor to care for the person that you love. Even when it sucks sometimes. And then, working together. Like, I remember the time when our oldest got sick. Do you remember that? And he was, like, I was trying to feed him, and all of a sudden he just started puking everywhere. So you and I, and so we basically just like, okay, we both grabbed hold of him and stripped his clothes off. And gave him a bath and took all the puke-soaked clothes and threw them in the washing machine, and working together, we were done in no time flat. And if I'd been by myself, I don't handle vomit well. I really don't. But I have to, I just have to deal with it because, like, I didn't really have a choice. But so, a lot of it's about, what you have to do hard things that maybe necessarily that you didn't think you'd have to. But you do it because that's the person that you love, and it's not a fuzzy feeling. Like sometimes it can be a fuzzy feeling. Like you look at them and you're like, wow, like you have the starry-eyed look or whatever. And then other times, like when the baby wakes me up in the middle of the night and you don't notice a thing and you're just dead asleep, and I think, I wish I could sleep like that. But then you think, so it's not always the starry-eyed fuzzy feeling. Sometimes it's a pain. Sometimes it's you said some not so kind things to me, but I'm choosing to not say rude things in return because I don't want to say something I'm going to have to apologize for or something I'm going to regret later. So it's not always going to be fun. It's not always going to feel good. But, you know, it's kind of interesting. Like someone we were talking to the other day said having to choose someone is choosing your partner, choosing your spouse, whatever, and making that choice every day, whether you're not always going to be happy all the time, but having that contentment of, I love this person and I'm choosing them every day, even when they say mean things. I'm not talking about like abusive, but like maybe they're not maybe they're in a bad mood. They didn't sleep very well. They're not feeling very well. It's too hot. It's too cold. They don't like the weather. They're just having a bad day, whatever. So even when they're not at their best, you're choosing that person because you love them and you make the effort. That's not really about a collaboration, but...
Yeah, we're trying to stay on collaboration.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think I am done, yeah.
So yeah, just some final thoughts is, like what my wife was saying, is just the amount of effort isn't always going to be the same all the time on what you got to put into the relationship. And it's so much better to look out for the other person, even when you don't feel like it. And again, love is really not an emotion, even though that's propagated through culture and our entertainment and everything else, and that's what we hear from other people. But love is really a commitment, and it's unconditional. And, you need to keep that in mind for your significant other, because otherwise you're focusing on the relationship of what you can get out of it. And so, yeah, like she mentioned, if you're withholding saying something mean, you ultimately know it's not going to help the relationship, that it's just going to make things worse. And, this is how fights can really get really nasty. And when it happens enough times, and everybody has limits, but yeah, eventually when it happens enough times, folks, somebody wants to quit. And that's why divorce is 58%. Is because we're either not working together on finances, we're not working together on our kids, on how we're raising them, we're not working together on where we're putting that money, or what gets done in the house and who works and all of that type of stuff. There's so many different facets of living when you have a household, and it at the end of the day or the week or the month, it's all got to get done. And yeah, it's really important to just to speak kindly. It really goes a long way. And then too, when you pull your weight, or sometimes they won't be able to all the time, or maybe you're better at it than they are. But that's okay. Honestly encourage them. Instead of, I remember the first year was really rough, because the honeymoon disappeared like after a month or a couple months. And there was just a lot, like, now we're having to live with this other person, and they're totally different, and that was a really hard adjustment, and it still is sometimes on some things. But again, this compromise is not a bad thing. The ultimate goal is to love the other person, not getting what you want. And, the more you can think about marriage as a union, instead of two people having a business transaction or a contract. We were even talking about that today, of just like things are more contractual, where it's all about what people can get out of something instead of what they can build together. And so, yeah, really, we just encourage you to think about it that way. So, yeah, if you're struggling with stuff, sometimes it is easier just to do it yourself, but it doesn't, but you shouldn't do that all the time, right? You should take the time and the opportunity for you to grow together. And even if you have the opportunity to play this game, I would ask your spouse or your girl or your whatever, your significant other, if they would like to play this, because the game is designed to focus through these different type of principles of marriage, and we actually really liked it. Even if you're of a different religion and you want something more religion based, I would still encourage you to play this. If you have the opportunity, and it's not like this game is expensive. But this is probably some of the cheapest marriage counseling that you can get, and I think part of the problem with a lot of marriage counseling today is that it's not interactive. It's just a lot of talking, and so that's really hard to get the guy involved, ladies. You want to, if you want some engagement, you have to do something, and that's most of us men. So yes, these will be a little rough, and that's okay. But we're excited to be doing this, and whoever it can help now or even further in the future, this is all going to be going on YouTube. We're going to work through the whole game as time goes on through the rest of this year. And, we hope you guys will join us. And as we kind of practice doing this kind of joint chatty thing at the end, and we'll try to work out the bugs, too, with the audio as much as we can. But, yeah, we're excited to do this, and we just see in our own family and close friends that there's just a lot of relationship issues and problems and divorces and separations, and it's fugly, and we feel like, well, we know that we have a really good relationship, but it takes a lot of work, and so we're just wanting to share that, and then we're just using the game as kind of a blueprint on what to talk about. So you guys can always follow us in the chat. It's not going to be scheduled really, but you can always follow us at on Twitch at Don't Tread on Thee, and then while you're in chat and stuff, we'll have to figure out a way how to look at that. But yeah, while we're in chat, you guys can ask questions. We'd be up for that. That's a great point, honey. And then too, you can always leave comments and stuff down in the video, on YouTube at Gaming Garbage 22. That's where we're at on YouTube. But yeah, you can leave comments down there too, and we'll both try to respond in the same comment to folks. So, and yeah, we're just kind of doing this by the seat of our pants, but yeah, that's okay. It's okay to do stuff that way. So yeah, if you guys have any other input too, that would be great. We'd like to make this as best as we can. And yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe we'll do this just every so often, maybe once a year or once every other year, because we're going to continue to grow in our marriage, and we want to continue to share that. And there'll be new things too that come up, and so that'll also be good to talk about and share. So hopefully you guys are doing good. The heat is crazy around the country right now. Boy, please be safe out there. Prepare for brownouts. And yeah, also around the world, there's crazy floods going on. There's still major droughts going on. So yeah, just be careful and just be aware of what's going on and prepare sufficiently, right? And so I think we're going to end it there again. On Twitch is Don't Tread on Thee, and YouTube is Gaming Garbage 22. So we'll see you there, and have a good one, folks. Go ahead and say bye now.
Bye-bye.